These common habits are slowly ruining your engine. Your engine usually does not fail because of one single mistake. Most of the time, it wears down slowly. A little extra heat here, a little dirty oil there, a little rough driving every morning, a small warning light that gets ignored for weeks. And because the car still runs, most drivers do not realize they are helping the damage happen. That is what makes engine damage tricky. The engine may still start, it may still sound normal, it may still take you to work, but inside, small habits can slowly stress the parts that keep the engine alive. The first habit is driving hard right after startup. This is one of the most common mistakes. You start the car, put it in drive, and press the gas hard right away. The problem is, the engine has not fully settled yet. Oil needs a little time to move through the engine and protect the moving parts. When the engine is cold, the oil is thicker. It does not flow the same way warm oil does. So if you push the engine hard in the first few minutes, you're asking metal parts to work under stress before they are properly protected. This does not mean you need to idle for a long time. That is not the point. Just drive gently at first. Keep the RPM low. Avoid sudden acceleration. Let the engine warm up naturally. That small habit can protect the engine over the long run. The second habit is delaying oil changes. Many drivers wait too long because the engine still feels fine. But engine oil does more than just lubricate parts. It helps reduce friction. It helps control heat. It carries away dirt. It helps protect seals. And it keeps tiny metal surfaces from grinding against each other. When oil gets old, it breaks down. It gets dirty. It loses protection. And when that happens, the engine may still run, but it is not being protected the way it should be. This is how wear builds quietly. A delayed oil change may not destroy the engine tomorrow, but keep delaying it, and the engine can develop sludge, noise, poor performance, and internal wear. An oil change feels simple, but ignoring it can become very expensive. The third habit is not checking the oil level. Some drivers think an oil change schedule is enough. But even if the oil was changed recently, the level can still drop. Some engines burn a little oil. Some have small leaks. Some lose oil faster as they get older. And if the oil level gets too low, the engine may not get enough lubrication. That is dangerous. Low oil can damage bearings. It can increase heat. It can create knocking noises. And in severe cases, it can destroy the engine. The warning here is simple. Do not wait for the oil light. In many cars, by the time the oil pressure light appears, the engine may already be in danger. Check the dipstick regularly, especially if your car is older, high mileage, or already uses oil between changes. The fourth habit is ignoring coolant problems. Engine oil protects moving parts, but coolant protects the engine from heat. If the cooling system is weak, the engine temperature can rise. And heat is one of the fastest ways to damage an engine. A small coolant leak may not look serious. A little drop under the car. A sweet smell, a temperature gauge that climbs sometimes, a heater that stops working normally. These signs can look small, but if coolant gets too low, the engine can overheat. Overheating can damage gaskets, warp metal parts, and turn a simple repair into a major engine problem. This is why coolant leaks should not be ignored. Do not keep topping off coolant without finding out where it is going. Topping off may buy time, but it does not fix the cause. The fifth habit is ignoring the check engine light. A check engine light does not always mean the engine is about to fail. Sometimes it can be something simple, but it should never be treated like it means nothing. The engine computer turns that light on because something is outside the normal range. It could be a misfire, a fuel mixture problem, a bad sensor, an emissions problem, or a problem that can grow if you keep driving. A steady light may give you time to check the issue, but a flashing check engine light is different. A flashing light often points to a serious misfire, and a misfire can send unburned fuel into the exhaust. That can damage the catalytic converter. It can also make the engine run rough and put stress on other parts. So do not guess. Scan the code, compare it with the symptoms, and find the real cause before replacing random parts. The sixth habit is using the wrong oil. This one sounds small, but it matters. Engines are designed to use a specific oil type and viscosity. If the oil is too thick, too thin, or not the right specification, it may not protect the engine properly. The wrong oil can affect cold starts. It can affect oil flow. It can affect fuel economy. And in some engines, It can affect timing components, turbochargers, or variable valve timing systems. Saving a few dollars with the wrong oil is not really saving money. The smarter habit is to follow the owner's manual. Use the correct oil, use a decent filter, and do not assume all oils are the same. The seventh habit is letting the engine run with dirty airflow. Your engine needs clean air to burn fuel correctly. If the air filter is dirty, airflow can be restricted. If the mass airflow sensor is dirty, the engine may get the wrong information about how much air is entering. That can affect the fuel mixture. The engine may feel sluggish. Fuel economy may drop. Acceleration may feel weak. And the engine may not run as smoothly as it should. A dirty air filter is not always dramatic, but over time, poor airflow can make the engine work harder than necessary. This is one of the cheapest areas to check before blaming bigger parts. The eighth habit is ignoring small misfires. A misfire may feel like a shake, a stumble, or a quick hesitation. Some drivers ignore it because it only happens sometimes. But a misfire means one or more cylinders are not burning properly. That can be caused by spark plugs, ignition coils, fuel injectors, air leaks, compression problems, or wiring issues. The problem is, a misfire can create a chain reaction. It can waste fuel. It can foul spark plugs. It can damage the catalytic converter. It can make the engine run hotter or rougher than normal. So if the engine shakes, hesitates, or flashes the check engine light, do not keep driving like nothing is wrong. Find the cause early. The ninth habit is making too many short trips. Short trips are normal, but if most of your driving is only a few minutes at a time, the engine may not reach full operating temperature often enough. That means moisture and fuel contamination may not burn off properly. The oil may get dirty faster, the battery may not recharge fully, and the engine may spend more time running cold, which is when wear can be higher. You cannot always avoid short trips. But if your car mostly does short drives, it becomes even more important to stay on top of oil changes, battery health, and regular inspections. The 10th habit is pretending strange engine sounds will go away. A ticking sound, a knocking sound, a rough idle, a sudden change in engine tone. These are not always disasters, but they are clues. A new engine sound is the car asking for attention. It may be low oil, a belt issue, a misfire, a pulley problem, a timing issue, or something loose. The mistake is waiting until the sound becomes loud, constant, or impossible to ignore. Early sounds usually give you choices. Late sounds often give you bills. So the real lesson is this: your engine does not need perfect treatment, but it does need basic respect. Do not drive it hard when it is cold. Do not stretch oil changes too far. Do not ignore low oil. Do not ignore coolant loss. Do not reset warning lights without fixing the cause. Do not guess with engine problems. And do not wait until a small symptom turns into a major repair. Most engine damage starts quietly. But the good news is, many expensive problems can be prevented early. A few better habits can protect the engine, save money, and keep the car reliable for much longer. So if your engine has ever run rough, overheated, used oil, made noise, or shown a warning light, comment what happened first. Your experience may help another driver catch the warning signs before the damage gets worse.